Last year, foundations gave away more than 31,000 grants worth a combined $865 million. However, even with the work that you're doing to increase giving to historically marginalized communities, there is still a yawning gap between white-led nonprofits and nonprofits led by women, indigenous nations, and people of color. For example, Black-led nonprofits have 76% less in unrestricted net assets than white-led nonprofits. The pandemic reinforced that we can trust nonprofits to do amazing work at lightning speeds that has a tremendous impact. It also showed how quickly we can get funding out to nonprofits when the situation calls for it. And when nonprofits need funding for life-saving work, there isn't an hour to waste. But that's exactly what they do every time when applying for grants. Nonprofits and foundations face a funding bottleneck. Nonprofits apply for funding through grant applications that often take 25 hours or more to complete. Nonprofits struggle, only receiving funding for 1 out of every 10 applications they submit. But it's a struggle too for those of you giving funding to nonprofits. You have limited resources, so it can take you between 30 and 180 days or longer to review and award a grant. Reviewers are often volunteers, like me, giving weeks to review dozens of applications using antiquated rubrics. But don't take my word for it. Let me introduce you to Brizelda. Brizelda, one of our users at the University of Oregon, doesn't have grant writing expertise, but uses her lived experiences as an immigrant and educational training to guide her work providing financial literacy tools to Dreamer students. People like Brizelda spend hours, sometimes days, completing grant paperwork that competes with their other priorities. But that's why we've built out Grant Machine. What's Grant Machine? Well, it's like ChatGPT, but for grants. Through our software, we're saving Brizelda countless hours, increasing her efficiency, and making it so that she can help more people. So how does it work? Well, nonprofits import their grant questions into our platform and then write out their answers. We compare their questions and answers to our models, informed by data from a number of sources and grants, providing suggestions resulting in saved time, money, and a higher likelihood of success when someone like Brizelda submits a grant to a foundation asking for money. When working with foundations, we can integrate Grant Machine into Blackbaud Grantmaking or Your Cause Grant Connect and train it with successful applications from past awardees, minimizing the amount of time your reviewers spend on applications while getting funding to eligible nonprofits, especially underrepresented communities, faster. My name is Ian, and I've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars through grants for underrepresented communities. Harry has built machine learning tools to help surgeons, Sai has brought software products to market, and Madeline has managed multi-million-dollar agricultural field studies. Together, we're ready to deliver on the promise of Changefinder. Today, we're asking for interested foundations to come and talk to us and explore what potential partnerships could look like so that we can help you accelerate your commitment to underrepresented communities and the nonprofits that serve them. For nonprofits, startups, and other organizations attending bbcon, we're offering a free 3-month trial of Grant Machine so that you can start using the tool and securing funding. Paperwork should never stop us from helping people. Through Changefinder and with your support, we can help nonprofits and their funders spend less time on grants so they can spend more time saving lives.